Hello, I'm John Foxy on the channel of John West. I'm having a Death Stranding adventure. How do I get new orders? Take on orders. Haha. Orders for Sam. Take on orders for which Sam's services in particular have been requested. Oh, it wants me to construct a post box. Okay, fine. I mean, I'll do that first.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
Yeah, I'm back, makes sense.
Order assigned. Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh. Guess we'll grab that along the way. Yeah, I think I'm quite light right now. Yes. What was I going to say? I'm quite... Yeah, that was a little bit risky. I have to cross anyway.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Okay. Timefall will accelerate the passage of time for anything it touches. Exposure to timefall renders all cargo containers less impact resistant. We want to build this as quickly as we can.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good.
L2.
When you're ready to proceed, activate the...
Very nice. Construction completed.
Good work, Sam.
I can donate cargo and equipment to other players. Right. Head back as quickly as we can. one of those hands has a thingy next to it. I'm curious about that one. Still not sure what the cryobites do. Yeah, that was a little bit dumb of me. Ah, no, they were just near each other. Let me just grab this one. And then go here. Right, I forgot the time to start the episode. But I reckon I'll be fine.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Delivery. The lost cargo. Cool. Old magazines. It's my good deed
Delivering cargo.
for the day done.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible. All right then. Thanks for everything.
Good work. New order of it.
Cool.
You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Cairo network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Sam, it's Hartman. Void outs occur when the living of our world come into contact with beached things. The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are void outs only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a void out is to stay far, far away from BTs.
How many do we have? We have 4. We have 2. I think that's enough. Oh, I meant to accept that. And I guess it confirmed that. Is it triangle to auto do? Okay, it's quite a lot, but there you go. Lovely. Let's head out, shall we?
weapons restrictions lifted.
How do I move all markers? I do actually want to cross the river. I'm going to go across and then right. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, is that a real human being? I don't think this ladder was really necessary, but...
Today's a good day.
No reason not to take it though. Oh, another one, lovely.
This one's for you.
Very tempted just to put a ladder there. Just to get the likes. But I'm not really even sure likes are that important. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to drink some more Monster Energy, aren't we? Keep that stamina bar up. Meals.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught. Sam, don't get too close to mule territory unless you have to. Focus on your deliveries for now.
I actually see mule right there. This is saved by the rain.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Yeah, I feel like the mules would have been more trouble, but... Okay. I did briefly have a terrain-induced stamina rush, but it didn't really help me. Gonna have a look at my...
What you looking for, dumbass?
We've got quite a lot to go. I think I'm going to use a ladder. I'm going to be down there, don't I? Fine. Coast is the way to go then. I've got plenty of blood. Kind of a weird thing to note, but... What's that symbol? Oh, it's my A. Cool. Oh, it was a bed. Yeah, this seems like reasonably clear. Yeah, I may want to put more markers down. We'll see.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
I think I've got plenty of stamina, but if I need it, I can restore it with the canteen. Well, I'm feeling rather nervous now. I don't see any. Okay, there are lots. L1 and down to soothe the baby. I will do that once I get to land. Well, I'm missing one, aren't I?
Hey!
Yes. What's that? Online sign BT. I think I've only got 5. And I think I need 6. Or is that it there? Cool. Yeah, I might want to walk around next time. Switching pages. Bring up the equipment hides. I have a second page, yeah. Strand can be used to bind human enemies from behind and parry attacks at close quarters. Okay. think.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
He's suffering from autotoxemia. Other than that, I think I'm doing fine. I think pretty much everyone probably has to die at that point. Or not die.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Will do. Oh, a bike.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Thanks. Can't imagine how you managed to haul this stuff through BTville. Wait, Sam? As in Sam Porter, that legendary delivery guy? Well, I'll be.
Not sure I deserved an A, but whatever. I'll take it. Right.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
There we go. New strand has been established.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase New terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. New interview data acquired. Mules and drone syndrome, bridge babies, and timefall. New features been added to your cufflinks, mail, and data. We can also recycle. Oh, what? The area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access the other players' structures.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Rest in private room. Guess I'll have some more monster.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
Ah, I see. That's why I failed.
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted.
Good night, Sam.
Why is that necessary? No one's explained why he's cuffed to the bed.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
And maybe visit when I'm not asleep. Right.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Try relic. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the death stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past.
Fine.
Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay, Mules and Drone Syndrome. Who? Die-hardman. When? 2 years ago. Where? Bridges HQ. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America, and in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated. AI managed deliveries carried out by a drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system. But things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be a part of the process. So laws were put into place. We stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got caught up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought a whole new disorder. Delivery Dependent Syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they were turned into mules we know and love today. I mean, do they actually deliver the stuff? Bridge babies! Dead man 1 year ago, Bridges HQ. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs, if that's what you want. They call me Dead Man, on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have a regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research. To learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered to practical use. Still, what did that mean? What that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work had already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. not how they can detect BTs or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain. Their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I can tell you today. Hopefully, I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. You're around, I guess. Okay, I'll read. Views. Falling out, yeah, I saw that. Cargo positioning. Using X can't climb continuously. By standing still. Lose too much blood and you'll become anemic. Your movements become sluggish. Losing blood due to damaged feet. Walking barefoot in worn-out boots will damage your feet. Continuing to walk around with damaged feet can lead to blood loss. Just lost my sound. Though I'm pretty sure we're basically at the end of the episode. I'll read the mail later then. Oh, I've got sound back now. We don't have to read it all at one time.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Okay. Unleash the beast. Oh no, I'm falling for advertising. Why'd you have to down it, mate? Anyway, I've been John Fox and I'm John of the West. I've been having an adventure of sorts. What sort of adventure? A Death Stranding adventure. That's what. Look at the terminal. And that's it, my game. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. You can see all those blasts in the middle, can't you? People explode there.